Suffering from an old neurological injury that's more recently been causing akathisia. Akathisia is the worst thing I've ever seen anyone go through. That sounds dramatic, but it's true.
What happens when the man who taught millions how to endure suffering quietly reaches a point where even endurance isn't enough? Not in theory, not in a lecture, but in real life. Because what was just revealed about Jordan Peterson isn't just unexpected, it's deeply unsettling. And it changes how you see everything he's ever said. For years, Jordan Peterson wasn't just a professor. He was a voice people turned to when life stopped making sense. A clinical psychologist who didn't sugarcoat reality, but also didn't leave people hopeless. Through books like 12 Rules for Life, lectures watched by millions, and sold-out arenas across the world, he built something rare. Trust. People listened because he spoke about things most avoided. Pain. Responsibility. Meaning. He told people that suffering wasn't the end. It was the beginning of something deeper. And for many, that message worked, that it gave structure to chaos, direction to confusion. And for a long time, it seemed like he had it figured out. But then, something changed. Not all at once. No headlines. No dramatic announcement. Just silence. Fewer appearances. Less consistency. Moments that didn't feel like him. And people started to ask quietly, where is he? What's going on? At first, it was easy to assume burnout, stress, maybe just stepping back. But what was actually happening was something much deeper. Behind the scenes, things weren't stabilizing. They were getting worse. Slowly. Then all at once. Health issues. Emotional. Strain. A level of instability that didn't match the public image at all. And the most unsettling part? Even those closest to him didn't fully understand it at first. Doctors struggled to explain it. Symptoms didn't fit neatly into categories. And as time passed, it became harder to ignore. This wasn't just stress. This wasn't just fatigue. Something was seriously wrong. Then his daughter, Mikhaila Peterson, finally spoke. And what she described caught a lot of people off guard. She didn't frame it as a simple health update. She described something far more intense, a condition that most people have never even heard of, a state where the body feels restless, but not in a normal way, a kind of internal agitation that doesn't switch off. No clear relief. No easy fix. And according to her, it was severe enough that watching it unfold became overwhelming. Now, here's where things get complicated, because this wasn't just about one symptom or one diagnosis. It was layered. Years of pressure, previous health struggles, emotional shocks that would test anyone. Loss. Major life changes, and a body that over time had become more sensitive than most people realized. When all of that builds up, it doesn't always break in a clean, understandable way. Sometimes it shows up as confusion, as misdiagnosis, as something that doctors themselves struggle to fully grasp at first. And that's exactly what happened. For months, things didn't improve. They escalated. Treatments that were supposed to help didn't always do that. And in some cases, they made things worse. And that's when it becomes dangerous. Because when you don't fully understand what's happening, every decision becomes a risk. Every step forward. Uncertain. At its worst, according to what's been shared, it wasn't just discomfort. It was constant. Relentless. The kind of experience that doesn't give you a break. Not during the day, not at night. And for someone who built his entire life around understanding suffering, this was something different, something beyond theory, beyond explanation. There are moments in life where knowledge helps. And then there are moments where knowledge isn't enough. This was one of those moments. And here's where the story becomes bigger than just one person. Because for years, Jordan Peterson told people, life is suffering, but you can face it. Simple idea, but powerful. Now the question becomes, what happens when suffering shows up in a way you can't control? Not with discipline, not with mindset, not with logic. Does the philosophy still hold? Or does reality test it in ways no theory can prepare you for? And maybe the answer isn't what people expect. Maybe it's not about having control at all. Maybe it's about continuing. Even when control is gone. Right now, things aren't as simple as he's fine or he's not. Recovery in situations like this is slow. Unpredictable. Not a straight line. Some days better, some days not, but from what's been shared, there is progress, careful steps, controlled environment, a focus on avoiding anything that might trigger setbacks. It's not dramatic. It's not fast, but it's real. And sometimes that's enough. There's something deeply human about this story, because when you strip away the fame, the books, the lectures, the influence, you're left with something simple, a person dealing with something difficult, just like everyone else does, in their own way. Maybe not at the same scale, but with the same uncertainty. The same questions. And the same quiet hope that things will get better. So here's the real question. Does this change the way you see him? Or what he taught? Or does it make it more real? Let me know what you think. And if you found this story meaningful, you can support the channel with a like or subscribe, because stories like this, they're not just about what happens, they're about what we take from it.